Hi, I'm Saras Sarasvathy and I teach entrepreneurship at the Darden Business School, University of Virginia in Charlottesville. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I've had a lot of requests from you, from other people that I have met in conferences and so on, to develop materials to teach effectuation, to teach effectual logic, to teach the logic that expert entrepreneurs use, the logic that they've learned the hard way by building many ventures, including successes and failures. So initially, I did not want to go out and just write cases. In order for me to clarify things in my own head, I started writing a series of technical notes that translated what my collaborators and I had learned through research into simple teaching materials for the class. And the first piece I wrote was What Makes Entrepreneurs Entrepreneurial, which is just an 8-page, easily accessible summary of effectual logic as a whole. Thereafter, I started working on the details. So I started thinking about the bird in hand principle, which is a great way to think about how do you get a viable venture idea? How do you know that an idea is an opportunity or not? How do you know an idea is an opportunity for you or not? So that was one of the first technical notes after What Makes Entrepreneurs Entrepreneurial. Thereafter, I've written one on affordable laws. And then when you teach in the classroom, now all of a sudden, if your course is focused on teaching effectual logic, you still have to teach the toolbox stuff. You still have to talk about, legal issues. How do you put together a board? Or how do you prepare to meet a potential investor, and what do you do? What kind of business plans do effectual entrepreneurs write? Is that different from causal entrepreneurs? So slowly over a period of time, I have been writing a series of technical notes, again with help from other co-authors, and it has come to a point where we are bringing together some cases, some stories, and some of these technical notes into a textbook. But the technical notes can be used as standalone little pieces. For example, even if you decide not to teach any effectuation at all in your course, you may want to use a case such as Ruth Owades, which is a classic entrepreneurship case I think a lot of us use in the US, and use that with the technical note on affordable loss, because although Ruth Owades was not written to illustrate the affordable loss principle, if you reread the case, you can see that every single thing that Ruth did is a great illustration of how you actually implement affordable loss in the early stages of a venture. So the technical notes are meant to illustrate effectuation. They are also meant to work with normal toolbox issues like legal issues and putting together a board and things like that. And they are meant to work with any case that you want to use. So the technical notes hopefully are going to be standalone pieces that can be used in a variety of different ways in any course in entrepreneurship, whether it's an entire course or whether it's just a module that you're doing, or even if you don't want to use any effectuation at all in your classroom.